Hi guys, welcome to Automation Club, and in this video we will learn how to handle alerts and pop-up in Protractor. Okay, so we will use an application. So I will share this URL in description. So let me go to this application. So alerts will come in some of the application only, some legacy application and something like that. Okay, so in this text box you can give any value, and then you need to select some check radio button, next, and then submit. So this kind of alert will come in some of the applications. So how to handle this kind of alert in Protractor? Okay, so we will use this application and we'll see how to handle these things. Okay, so let me create another file and name it as a alert.js. Describe, write describe block. It's a test suite for alert handling. Okay, so function, fine, then use it block. It's a test case for alert test or alert handling. Second parameter is function, fine, then browser dot get to launch the URL and paste the URL, then maximize it, dot driver dot manage window and maximize element by dot. Now we will create locator. Okay, so again open that application. So we will inspect these fields. So for the first one we will use by.name, fine, by dot. If intelligence is not coming, then simply go there at above and add by as well. Okay, then the listed option will come. By dot name, fine, dot send keys, enter any value, for example test. Okay, so element by dot. For the next one, for the next edit box, name is email, so use same by dot name email dot send keys, give the same name test @ gmail.com. Fine, now what we have to do, we have to click on next section, right? So for next section, what we will use, we can use, so it's a anchor, right, with a tag, so it's a link, and we can use next section as a link or partial link text. Element by dot partial link, sorry, partial button text is for button only, so wherever anchor tag is there, for that we can use by dot link text. Okay, so it will ignore the spaces and all, and it will just search for next section. So instead of link text, use by dot partial link text. Why? Because in next section, while I copied, some spaces came, right? So just to ignore that, and only it will identify based on the text, not the extra spaces. So for that we can use partial link text. Fine. Then dot, we need to click this link. Okay, then what we need to do, once we click it, we will navigate to this page, and then we will select something from this radio buttons. So inspect it, use radio, okay, so create a CSS for it. Tag is input, then type. Fine. So you can see two records are coming for radio because there are two radios. So for that, suppose I want to select second one, suppose. Okay, so for that we need to give this value, right? So with this radio we need to give this value as well. So for that, in CSS, how to use AND operation like this. Okay, now see, one of one record has come. Copy this, and it's a CSS. So element by dot CSS, copy that, dot click. Fine. So once we select, then again next section is there, right? So copy the same code from line of code 10. Fine. Then when we hit it, we will get this submit button. So this you can take it from button text, like we did for partial link text, right? Similarly, we can use button text. Element by dot partial button text. So if some spaces will be there, then it will ignore those spaces. So give only submit and use partial button text dot click. Okay, so it will hit the submit button, and after hitting submit button, this alert will come. Now we need to click on OK. Fine. So for handling alert, we need to use driver dot manage, or else browser dot driver dot switch to dot alert dot accept. We want to accept it, right? So for dismiss or for deny we need to use dismiss. Okay, so this is similar to what we use in Selenium, driver dot switch to dot alert dot accept or dismiss. Just extra part is this browser. Okay, just to see the execution intentionally, I will use a hardcode wait browser dot sleep wait for 5 seconds so that we will able to see whether it is accepting or not. So after accepting also use this sleep. Okay, fine. Then go to configuration file, change the spec name as alert.js. So I have used direct connect true, so there is no need to start the Selenium server, directly we can run it. So Protractor or okay, so I have started the execution. Fine. So it has started. It is opening the browser. It should hit the URL. Then maximize and given the field submit and see the alert has come now and it should accept, means click OK. That worked. Fine. So see, one spec is passed, 0 fail. So this worked perfectly fine. So this is how you can handle the alerts. Okay, so next suppose I want to get the text of this alert. So alert is coming and I want to get the text from that alert. So how to do that? Browser dot, or just copy it, switch to alert dot get text. So it will fetch the text on the alert. Okay, so for better performance use async and await combination. Copy it for each step. Yeah, copy it. Okay, so get the text and store in some variable. So some message, it is kind of message, right? And then print it. Console.log message. Fine. Run it. So it is launching that application, entering name and email. Next section, something happened wrong. What is that? Element not interactable. test suite for alert handling. Okay, switch to alert dot accept. Then we have taken get text. Okay, sorry, actually we have accepted means the alert gone, and after that we are trying to retrieve the text from there. Then how it will work? So it should come before accept step. Fine. So first it will retrieve the text from the alert, and then it will accept it. Click on OK button. Okay, run it. Submit message. Everything is looking fine. Browser driver dot switch to alert, then get text. I have printed that message. Okay, not a problem. Okay, run it again. Not an issue because everything is looking fine to me. Okay, so this time it worked, but UI is coming differently, but that is fine because this is a dummy application. So it printed the text. Awesome. Okay, so the text was coming as a awesome. See, so this is what we printed. Suppose I want to validate it. Okay, so whether awesome is coming or not. Suppose I do have a validation in a step that alert should have this message awesome. I want to validate it. So how to do that? We know already using expect from Jasmine. Okay, so just handle that, means validate that. So this message to be or to equal, anything is fine. So here it will just validate whether awesome is coming or not. Okay, run it. So it accepted name, email, and then selected the radio button, submit, and pop-up has come and handled the pop-up. And now see the output. So we validated whether awesome is coming or not. So successfully it is passed as expected. Fine. Okay. So guys, if you are following my videos, then you will be able to understand all the basic concept of Protractor, because in each video we are dealing with some basic concepts of Protractor, and if you are following that, then those concepts will be using while creating end-to-end automation framework in Protractor. Okay, all right, so that's it for this video. Thank you, thanks for watching.